Good morning, guys. It's a beautiful day in the Central Valley. It's cloudy and cool. This time of year it can start getting really hot, so I'm really enjoying this cool morning. As you can see, I put louvers on this 2016 Mustang, and much like I did the 2004 a few months back, I put them on this '04 Mustang. Just going to talk about the installation and show you how I installed it and explain how I installed it and some of the troubles that I ran into while installing it. The installation of this louver versus the 2004 was a little bit different because the 04 has the brackets on the top. They're hinged, so they you don't have to take the louver completely off the Mustang. You can just undo the nuts at the bottom and just lift it up and prop it, and then you can clean that window. This one isn't like that. You have to take this one completely off to clean the back window. You can't get a rag in here in between these cracks. You can't do that on that one because the gaps are a lot tighter. But here you can put a rag in there and kind of clean that window when you're washing the car. But anyway, let's talk about the installation. The installation on this is pretty simple and pretty straightforward. What you do is you first clean the window really good with some window cleaner, and then they give you some alcohol-based pads with your kit, and you'll go around the edges and clean those edges where the brackets are going to be all the way around real good. And then they send you some packets of adhesive promoter, and next you're going to want to take that adhesive promoter and take those pads and wipe it all the way around the edges where the brackets are going to go. And then after you get done with that, you want to take your louver, and I turned it upside down in the box that it was shipped in to protect it. You're going to take your brackets and mount them on that louver and tighten up those nuts as tight as you can get them to where that bracket doesn't turn, and get them just square on your louver, and tighten up those nuts real tight so that they don't move around. And then you're going to take the backing, the 3M backing off of all of the brackets, and then wipe some of that adhesive promoter on those 3M strips on the brackets. And after you've done that, then you want to get a partner, because it's hard to get this thing on here square without someone helping you. So with each one of you on each side of the vehicle, you want to get this thing lined up at the top, both of you, and kind of keep the louver tilted up so that these brackets don't stick yet. Kind of keep it tilted up, and when you get it lined up perfectly, then you can lower it down slowly and make sure that you have clearance here at your trunk. And then once you get it all lined up perfectly, then you can press down and get the brackets to stick. Okay, now once you get that done, then you can take your louver off, undo your nuts, take your louver off, turn it upside down on your box that it was shipped in, and then you'll take silicone. And this is something I didn't do, and I should have done. What I did is I just took the silicone and I just put it on my finger and put it around each one of the brackets. And the purpose for that is to keep moisture from getting underneath and making your brackets come loose with time. But I wished I didn't use my finger. I wished I would have took masking tape and masked each one off with about 1/4 inch all the way around the bracket, and then used the tip that comes with the silicone and went all the way around the brackets. It would have been done a lot neater job with them masked off and with this tip instead of just using my finger. And then right after you squeeze the silicone all the way around with the masking tape there, then you want to take the masking tape off right away, because you don't want the silicone drying on this, because when you go to take the masking tape off, it'll rip your silicone off. So you want to do that right after you get them sealed. I did that on the 04 Mustang. Made it a lot cleaner, neater job, and I'll put a link to that install down in the description if you want to take a look at that one. But anyway, now to discuss the problem I had. I let the adhesive sit and the glue dry. I went to put the louver on, and the night we put it on and tested everything, we tested this trunk to make sure that nothing hit and that everything was clear, and we had no problems at all. Well, the next day when I went to go put this thing on, this piece of ABS plastic right here in this area was bowing up. And so when I'd opened up the trunk, it would hit it. Plus it looked terrible. So I thought, okay, now what am I going to do? I didn't want to have to try and take all the brackets off. You know, that would have been, after the glue had dried, I mean, they were stuck on there hard. So I didn't want to have to do that. So what I ended up doing, and this is the piece of plastic. This is the piece of ABS plastic that was there, and it was bowing up like that. And so what I ended up doing is just cutting this piece of plastic out, and I cut it, as you can see, at an angle to go along with these to make it look like it was made that way. And everybody that's looked at the louver and has commented on how good it looks or whatever hasn't even noticed this piece of plastic being gone. It looks like it was made that way. So anyway, that's what I ended up having to do to solve that problem. And so anyway, hopefully if you decide to put a louver on your 2015 or 2016 Mustang, that you don't run into this problem. I don't know why it did that. It's almost like the brackets came in a little bit or something, and so when I put the louver on there, it bowed up like that for some reason. Oh, and another thing I want to discuss too is I did this on the louver on the 04 too, is I got a drill and I drill these holes out. I find a drill bit that's a little bit larger than these holes, and I drill these holes out. It just makes the louver go on and off a lot easier than the holes that come with it. Yeah, sure, it fits, but you'll find that when you go to take this thing off, it can kind of hang up on you, and it's kind of difficult to get off. So I drill those holes out just a little bit more all the way around, so that gives it a little bit more space, and it comes off. It goes on and off a lot easier. So anyway, that's how I installed the louver. I hope that this video might help you if you decide to put a louver on your Mustang. And you guys can subscribe if you want. Give it a thumbs up. Give me some comments on what you think, and we'll catch you in the next video.